They are at the observatories in Hawaii, and they are not leaving. Gina, who are they? You're gonna find out who they are, because we're gonna bring them out. We're gonna draw them out of the sky because they're in the clouds. This is a screenshot from October the 28th at it's almost 1 o'clock. It really is in the afternoon. You can see it right here at the observatories in Hawaii. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna record the screen so you can see the actual filters that I pull up, and I'm also going to, hello everyone, we're also going to go over here because this is the one that we're looking at right here, the Canada France Hawaii telescopes, and we are on the 28th, and we are on the northwest camera, live webcam, not live webcam, but the webcam. Now let me push this back over here because I am going to go and welcome Apple Books, Honey, Debbie McCure. Hello, you all. Jeanette. We're going to record it. I want you all to see what I'm getting ready to do. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to push the record button. Oh, Gina, honey, you got to stop this. Okay, let me cancel it. I have to have this screen open. I'm going to record this screen so you can see what I'm doing with these, because they're here. They're here in the sky, and they're all around the world, but they show up here quite often at the observatories in Hawaii. They do. Let me do this, see if I can get the screen on. Okay, I got it. I want you to see what I'm doing, but I can't do it right now. I'm getting ready to record my screen, and you're going to see it. Okay, I'm going to push it. I'm recording it. Okay. So I've got the recording done right here, and we're going to look at them. We're going to pull them out of the clouds because that's exactly where they're at. And you're going to, I hope this shows all the filters that I use. I really do, because I'm getting ready to pull them out. I'll get rid of my sharpness right now. Okay, I got rid of the sharpness, and I'm going to put the sharpness back in because we're going to pull it out completely. We're going to do it because we just now did it. I'm going to make it super, super sharp. Okay, let me close it. Okay, we got it super sharp. Now watch us pull them out of the clouds because they're up there. They truly are. You can see it. They're in the clouds. Can you see them? I only did the sharpening key. That's all I did. One sharpening key. You can see the layers upon layers upon layers. And don't be saying this is just pixelation, Gina. Of course you're going to see that when you do that. I can do a screenshot of me, and my face is not going to be in layers like that. I can guarantee you right now, my face is not going to be in a layer like that. But the sky is, and you got to ask yourself, why is the sky in this type of a layer? I'm going to shrink myself down. You got to, no, Gina, honey, can you get yourself out of the way? I'm going to get myself out of the way, you all. We're going to zoom up on this. I'm going to get myself right out of the way, and you're going to look at this. Okay, you're going to look at it. Yes, we are. We got layers upon layers. I'm getting out of the way. You can see it right here. You can see the layers. I'm going to make them bigger for you. You all want to make it bigger. I only had to do one filter. Just one filter. This is the observatories in Hawaii. They're here. They are not going nowhere. They are not, I promise you, they ain't going nowhere. They have no desire to go anywhere. None. Can you all see that? Because I hope you can see that. Right there. This is just the one sharpening filter. And you can see it. You can see it. Look at them. They kind of remind me of the moon. These are... I wonder if there's some black ships on here. I really do. But this is the cloud structures. They're in Hawaii also, right here. Just like that. I'm going to show you what it's going to look like when I take that filter off. Okay, watch. What's it going to look like, Gina, when you take the filter off? Okay, I'm going to click it. It looks really cool. It really does. Let's see about the filter. I'm going to remove the filter, and you're going to see it. This is what it looks like, just like this. It's what it looks like. You can see that it doesn't look too whatever. It's kind of blurry. Okay, you can see it, you all. Now let me put myself back on here. We're gonna go and we're gonna look at it. Okay, I'm gonna stop it. I've stopped it. We're coming over here now. We're over here. You're gonna see. I hope it's gonna show you everything that I've done. Are you all with me? We got you all on over here because I hope you are on. Yeah, let me see about it. I gotta do this. Y'all just hold on. I gotta do my phone. I'm gonna do the brightness on it. You just watch me. What am I doing? Okay, I'm turning the sound down. I'm trying to come over here to the YouTube. I'm trying to see if I'm on a live stream with you all, because I want you all to see the filters that I've done. You got 177 people watching, and thank you for watching, and thank you for tuning in. Hello, Heather Honey. Ayan Adina. Good morning. I am so glad that you woke up to me, Ayan Adina. Yes, I am. I love it. I love it. Love. Get you some love on the inside of your being, because you're going to be a lot happier. You absolutely will be happier. Okay, you all, now let's look at this. So this is going to show you. I'm going to stick myself on the screen. Can y'all hear me over here? I hope you can, because we're going to look at it. Paradox fossils. Watch this, you all. Hopefully this is going to show you the filters that were used. It's not. It better show you, or I'm not going to be too happy with it. It didn't show you. Oh, that's a bummer. I wanted to show you. It won't show the filters when I record it. That is really a bummer. Nope, Gina, honey, your little trick didn't work. I thought it would work. I thought it would work. I only did one sharpening key. That's okay, you all. I'm gonna show you it. Yeah, that's right. No, you all. I got some people impersonating me. They are impersonating everybody on social media. Social media. You report them. You report them. I am not going to send message after message after message saying something on there. No, I'm going to have a black check mark. I'm going to be in black, and I'm going to have a check mark. Report them as spam, and hopefully, and hide them from your whatever, because they're all over the place. You all are going to have to look at this again. Report them. They're doing it to everybody. They're trying to scam as many. People are hijacking it. You can program things, and you can make so many duplicates of somebody just to scam them. It's evil. It's pure evil what they're doing to the technology. And it's not the technology doing it. It's the people doing it. Okay. I'm going to do it. We're going to look at it again. I'm trying to get this on here. I'm going to show you. Only thing I did was I'm going to see you. I'm going to show you what I did. Okay. This is the only thing I did, and I'm going to show you. Just the only thing I did was a sharpening filter, okay? Right here. This is all I did in order to get this type of view of the clouds. That's it. That's all you got to do. It's that simple. It's that simple. These aren't, they're in the sky. They're at Hawaii. They're not going nowhere. And they really do gather here quite often in Hawaii also. It's some type of advanced technology. There's technology in these clouds big time. And all I did was put a sharpening filter. You can see right here, filters for image, effect filters. And that's all I did. This is the Northwest camera in Hawaii is what it is. Let me bring myself back over here. We want to look at it. You do want to look at it, you all. Up close. I wonder if we do another filter, what will happen. I want to make it big. It's not just in my sky. Now, they got really good cameras. They just upgraded all their equipment. I think they might have did it a couple times in Hawaii, upgrading their equipment there. Really do. Like lots of times. If you got a cell phone, I want you to be able to see this really good. And we're also going to go and bring the observatories over here on the Windows share, and we're going to see what we can see. Now look at that. How can one say that this is just pixelation in the world that we live in? How can they dismiss it? Technology is so advanced. It's extremely advanced. Yeah, Marcy, honey. That's right. You all, come on now. Let's look at it. Can you see it? Let's see if we can do a gamma filter. And we'll see if what else going to come out of here. Because we were going to go over there. We're going to do the whole entire observatory. What's going to happen? Oh. See, if we do it like that, you can't really see much on the sky. There's not going to be, there's no rays or anything coming from the sky. You're not going to see it. But if we, I'm doing the same. I'm doing the gamma. This is the gamma right here. It's this is the clouds. You may not want to see this, but this is what the clouds look like. It's like the moon. It's like the moon. We got a digital world. It's wild. It's so wild. I really like the colors. They look good on the background with the white, and you know how they blend in together. They really do. Can you imagine? You're not going to go jumping on a cloud like this, okay? You're not. It's not a puffy white cloud, because you're liable going to get electrocuted. Really, you get electrocuted if you went to go jumping on this type of a cloud. Probably you get a lot of technology stuck to you is what you would get. It looks really cool, but it's advanced technology. And it does. Let's pull the moon up. We got to get the moon in here. We got to introduce the moon again to let people see what the moon looks like, because it's kind of similar to, except it has its own distinct color to it. It does. I got to, come on, bring on the moon, Gina, honey. See, this is the moon itself. The moon is, it kind of looks like this. It does. Like these clouds. It's got layers on it too. It's got layers. When we go really close up, the moon has layers like this. It does. You're not going to be able to see it on this. Well, you can see this, but it's got like this. I need to get the different image. Let me get a different image that's going to show these types of layers that are on the moon that we took a screenshot of, that we literally worked it. I want to show it. I didn't know what I was going to do tonight. I really didn't. But I thought I got to do something, as what I said. Just give me un momento. We got to bring on the moon. That's right. I'm going to bring it. We're going to bring the moon to you. Okay. This is the moon. And you can see the layers of the moon. Okay, you see these squares right here in the clouds in Hawaii? I know you see them. You look at these squares too. This is the moon. This is the moon, and these are the clouds in Hawaii at the observatory. They're not going nowhere. I promise you, what's in these clouds is not going anywhere. They're not leaving. They're not leaving the moon. They're not leaving the sky. They're not leaving. They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. It's just like the moon. Just like the moon. When you zoom up close, you've got these structures. That's the bottom part of the moon. It looks good at a distance. It looks so good at a distance. It really does. But when you go and you put them side by side, you know that it's the same type of technology that's really being used in the clouds. It's the same technology. It is. You got it. It's like this. Same old, same old. Are there structures in these clouds? Well, it's multiple layers in the clouds. They really are multiple layers. I'm trying to think, what on earth do we know that literally looks like this? Is there any games or anything that people play that has this type of look? Because I'm not aware of it. I'm not. That's that, and that's the moon. Let's move the moon out of the way. Get out of the way, moon. You all, we got to do this. I'm going to come over to the, we're going over to the observatories. I'm going to bring them up in Hawaii. And we are going to I want to wait till the clouds start rolling in. That's what I want to do so you all can see it. Okay, we got some clouds, but I got to do a window capture first. So let me shrink down this right here. We're going to do a window capture. And we're going to put the observatories in Hawaii over here on this thing. And we're going to filter it. We're going to do the filtering. I'm just trying to shrink this because it is so wild. The cloud structure, it's like this all over the world. It looks really wild. Look how it looks, you all. If you got a big screen TV, it looks pretty cool. It really does. I've caught a robot in the sky. I did, sitting right there. It had like a you know those things that you poke up through the submarine that you look around with your little eye like that. I found one of them in the sky, is what I found. One of them. And it was robotic. It was a robot. Now let's do a window capture of the observatory, you all. We're going to come over here. We caught the observatory right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to the observatory. I'm going to enlarge the observatory. I want it bigger than that. Okay, I want it bigger. So, oh, Gina, give you please. You all got to come over there because I'm hitting the wrong button is what I'm doing. When are we going to make it like that? Just make it, no, I want to be able to get the whole entire observatory in there. So on this end right here, I'm just going to stretch it. I'm just going to stretch it. You know it's October the 28th. Let's come it down. Come on down. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Silly games. Very silly games. But we're much more than The Price is Right. Okay, we're much more than that. Let me, I'm going to window capture up here if I can get up there to the top of that. Oh, shoot, Gina, you're going to have to delete some images that you got going on. I really got to delete them, you all. I can't get my window capture up here to put myself on the window capture. Okay, I'm on the window capture. We're gonna put the filter in. We're at the observatory in Hawaii. Right here, we're going to put the filter in so you can see it. And I'm going to just do the sharpening key. That's all I've got to do is a sharpening. I mean, I could do more. I can do the sharpening key. And it's probably, I'll do a slight chrome key, just a little slight chrome key, and turn that gamma down a little bit. Okay, we're going to make it look kind of nice looking. Okay, can you see it? You can see it right here. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger so you can see it better. No, I don't have to make it bigger. I can make it bigger on the other end. I really can. Now watch, let me come over here. Let me go over to the observatories. Let me let you see this. Look at it. It's the, see it? See what it looks like? This is the clouds we have now. You can't jump on these clouds. You can't. They're non-jumpable. But I'm going to come over here and I'm going to push the button. I am going to like, see what I did? Like that. You see them moving on you, you all? Boom. I can just hit the space bar and they're going to move. Look at the structure. What type of species did this? Really, what type of species did this? Did humans do this, or was it a technologically advanced race of beings that have done this to the sky? Let's see. No, I had to be on there. I had to be over there, and I had to push it. Okay, you see it? Just like that. This is the clouds. It's real. It's all real what's going on. Let me just bring you down like that. Can you see it? This is just what's up there. That's what's up there in the sky. Look at it. All I'm doing is pushing the space bar. Are you all able to see it? Do I like to make it, do you want me to make it bigger? Because I can definitely make this bigger, but we're not going to get a lot of the cloud structure on here if I make it really, really big. Hey, Mickey. We won't get it really that big. What is up here at the top? See, we can't see it. It looks like a door opening up there at the top. Does anybody else want it to make it really big over here? Because you can see, look up here at the top. So look at that structure up there. We're going to make it big. Hey, Mickey, yeah. So you can see it a lot better. They're at the observatories, and they're not going nowhere. They're not. Look up here. Look at that. The inside of something. Look at this. It literally... How can you have technology floating around like that in the sky? How can you? Truly. It's going to be kind of hard. Let me come over here, push the button again. Let's see what that did. I don't know what it did. Let me see. It didn't do diddly. Gina, honey, it didn't do diddly. You just got another lines on here, just a bunch of more lines. Oh, yeah, see, this is, look at that. Look how they perfectly blend it. Shadows and everything. They're not, if these are not the same clouds that we had growing up or something like that, then really, what are they? What are they? That's what are they, and where did they come from? Where did these types of clouds come from? I'm trying to see if I can get it on here. We got some coming down. It's a little bit coming in here. Let me see if I can come over here. See, look at that. Look at the sky. Look at that. It's like, wow, you can't make this up. You cannot make this stuff up, you all. Look at that. I'm going to make that my thumbnail right there. Jeannie, you're going to make it your thumbnail? I'm going to make it my thumbnail. I am. Of course I will make it my thumbnail. With the observatory in Hawaii. You all stay right there because I got to come on over here. You stay right there. I got to make my thumbnail. I have a habit of changing my thumbnail a lot. And it's okay, you all, because they're not going nowhere. They are not going anywhere. They're staying right where they're at. So let me do this, you all. They're not going nowhere. No, we're going to put them down here. Give myself a hot flash. Making my ear's getting hot. So guess what that means? When my right ear gets hot, oh, it's not really good for me. Can y'all see this that well? Do we need to make this bigger so you can really see it? If you got a small cell phone, if you're watching this on a cell phone, I've got to make it bigger for you. I really did. Yeah. Okay, look at this. And you might want to be careful, you all, who you all listen to. Really, you need to be able to feel within your spirit, because everything that you hear may not be the whole truth. There's lots of mouthpieces out there who say a lot of things. There really are. I'm a mouthpiece. I say a lot of things. If what I say does not resonate with your being, don't listen to it. If I say something and you think, well, Gina, I don't know about that. That sounds really whatever. Don't go with it. Just leave it. Be very careful who you are listening to, because a lot of people will be telling you things and there's nothing to back it up. Zilcho, nothing. There's no evidence to back it up. None. Be very careful. Even me, I want you to be very careful. If I'm telling you something and I don't got no evidence to back it up, I could tell you, well, there's stuff in the clouds, but I'm not showing you nothing. Don't believe me. Do not believe me. Now, granted, people do see things in the clouds, okay, and they can't get the pictures. Be careful. Be very, very careful. Okay, extremely careful. And I really mean it, extremely careful, because we got a lot of nice looking people out there. We got lovely people out there who look all beautiful on the outside. They all dressed up. They may have fancy channels and Very, very, very charismatic. Listen to me. No, listen. Very charismatic. Very nice looking people. Their channels are all, and they sound very, very convincing. Extremely convincing. Be extra careful. Extra, extra careful, you all. Who you give your ear to, really. Who you give your ear to. Even me. Be very careful. If I don't vibrate with you on the frequency that you vibrate on, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Okay, don't. Just be careful. Now let's look at these clouds right here, you all. Okay, we got it. There's something here and it's not leaving. Has it always been here? Has it always been here in the clouds? And this is not just plain pixelization. It's not. We just seen the moon. Where was the moon? This wasn't the moon, Gina. I've already got rid of it, you all. This is Hawaii. This is the... Oh no. I made my nose start itching on the top. I've seen this happen to people when they're saying something and their nose starts itching on the top for no reason at all. Just out of the clear blue, their nose will start itching. Oh. Yeah, it's not nice. It's not, you all. Let me do this. Okay, did you see anything? Gina, no, we didn't. You done ran people off with your mouth. Sorry. But I'm not really that sorry. My mother told me, don't take everybody's word for things. Even like when they say something, you go investigate it yourself. Read the Bible for yourself, my mother would say. You find out what it says to you. Really. We got to learn to think for ourselves too, you all. It's really, really important to think for yourself, okay? That's right. You can do it. There's a lot of people who do think for themselves, and they're a better person for it. And there's a lot of people who don't think for themselves. They might be a better person for it too. There might. I'm not, Gina, quit lecturing. Okay, I'm not going to open my mouth. And keep my mouth shut, you all. I am. I'm supposed to be talking about the clouds and nothing else, so help me God. That's right, look at that. This is the technology that's here. And what if when they were shooting down Chinese balloons, what if it was the technology that's up in the sky? Really, what if it is an advanced technological race of beings that are up there and they cannot stop it? There is no way to defeat it at all. None. Danny, yes, I've seen Minecraft a lot. And this stuff like this really does mimic Minecraft a lot. Some of it does. But these clouds right here, they're just so wild looking. They really are. Let me push the button again. Let's see what we got. Because I'm over here, y'all. That's where I'm at. I'm over here. I ain't doing nothing to this. This is the same thing. This is the same image you're looking at right here. This is the same image right here that you're looking at. It's the same image. It's the exact same image. No wonder you see a lot of cubes in the sky, a lot of squares in the sky. This is why. Because there are a lot of cubes in the sky, a lot of squares in the sky, and these do not stay in one single place. They constantly rearrange themselves. You can catch these things flying in and out of clouds, from one cloud to another. And these things up here, if we zoomed up close, you'll see that they can do exactly the same thing that happens on the moon. Look at this area right here. Can you see the grid pattern on it? I'm going to get myself out of the way. Look at the grid pattern. No, I'm not going to get myself out of the way. I'm going to darken it. There's like a grid going down. It's like right over here. Can you see it? Let me stick myself here. Can you see the squares right there? I'm going to put another filter on this, y'all, because it's kind of wild. It's really wild. Gina, what you going to put on? I'm going to put another chrome key on there. I really am. Let's see what it does. I did it. Can you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Look at that. It's lights. They're lights. They're lights up in the sky. It looks really pretty colors. I like them. No wonder the clouds glow, right? No wonder the clouds glow. Just look at it. It looks really pretty. I love that mauve looking color, you all. Happy birthday. Whoever has a happy birthday, you all. Look at this. Wow. Can you see it? Whoa. They're not going nowhere. Oh my gosh. Built-in light structures. So when you see those clouds that literally manifest and they get the rainbow colors and stuff, just look at this, you all. Isn't that wild? Can y'all see it really good? Yeah. Hello, Most High Sun. You see it? You see it? Yeah, do we need to make this bigger? If you got a cell phone, do you need it bigger to see? Because I want you to see what everybody else can see. If they've got a... Make it bigger. Because if you got a cell phone, you're got a small screen. It's about as big as my screen right here. You can't see it that well. If we make it, I want to make it a little bit bigger, you. I really do. Because I want to show as much detail as we can without overdoing it. Okay. Now that's below right there. But we're coming into the sky. Look at this. These are the clouds at the observatory in Hawaii. They got light areas where they glow. Look at that. They glow in the sky. It's really beautiful colors. I like it. It'd make a nice picture too. I see this be a piece of art much better than some of the pieces of art that are hanging in museums. Really. Wow. This is so wild. We're taking a tour of the skies at the observatories in Hawaii. That looks really wild. I feel like I'm in another dimension. I really do feel like I'm in another dimension. Gina, just get yourself, shrink yourself down. Look at that. And this is the filterings on this OBS studio. You all look at that. It's like, wow. They're not going nowhere. They're not. They're here to stay. Totally here to stay. You can see the different layers. The totally different layers. Michael Marcello, you got the cell phone. I hope you can see it better. Because we're looking at them, you all. Look at the top of them. Look at the grid. There's squares upon squares. Some of these squares can be seen on some of the NASA products too. Look at that. If this was like a life form, I'm trying to see how on earth would it move around in the sky the way that it does. Just look at those colors. Look at the shading. It's the same shading we see on the moon. It's the same type of technology that it's on the moon right here. It is. Can you see it? The same type of shading. So this is beyond pixelization. That's an easy cop out. That's an easy cop out. It's way beyond pixels, unless you're talking about the movie Pixels. I never seen it, but I'm sure there was a reason they made the movie Pixels. I really am sure of it. If these were pixels, they would not, and blurry, they would not have definitive edges on them. They would not have such straight edges like that if it was all blurry, really, and pixelated. No, these are defined corners. Defined corners is what it is. Lady of the Woods, honey. Yeah, look at this. Look at that. It is wild. It's so wild. I feel like it's a Saturday. I really do. I feel like it's the weekend for some strange reason. Does anybody else feel like it's the weekend when you came on here? It's like, wow, this feels like the weekend. But it's not the weekend. Yeah. Somebody's got a birthday. You think everything's in the movies? Maybe. I'm going to shrink this down. No, Gina, you take a screenshot of the sky, of the clouds in Hawaii. I will need to add them so we can come back to reference the clouds in Hawaii. We want to reference them. We really do. So if I think of these right here, I'm thinking of these right here. Now just look at the structure of these. And I'm going to bring up my ships that I thought were my ships. No, Gina, they're not on here. Oh, the ships are not on here. I thought I was going to bring, I'm thinking about another laptop. I can't bring them up on here. I can't. But I'm trying to think, are those ships on here too? No, I'm not going to get myself sidetracked. I'm just going to make myself shrink this back down. Watch this, y'all. Let me go push the button for you. Okay, I pushed the button. Did you see it move? Did you see them move? Because I pushed the button. They moved so fast. The clouds did. The cloud structures, they moved so fast. Wow. Is this too dark, you all? It's still the weekend? Oh, it is the weekend. Okay, well, it's Sunday. I'm thinking it's Saturday, but I'm thinking I'm in Monday or Tuesday already. Okay. I'm not going to be jumping timelines. I hope I'm not. Look at this. Isn't that mind-boggling? That is so wild. Okay, I've been on here 30 some odd seconds. See the blurring like that? How they blend in the colors just like they do with the moon. Look at that. Get your rainbow color clouds right like that. It is little bitty squares, teeny tiny squares, teeny grids. This looks really weird on the side over here. Like that spot right there. I hope that we don't got no Borg-like thing here. I really hope we don't got no Borg-like thing. I'm sure there has something to do with that. It is so wild, you all. Look at this. Structures in the sky. I'm going to push the button again. I really am. Let's go push the button. Who wants to push the button? Because we're going to push it. Look at this cloud structure. I'm going to push the button. Okay, let me push the button again. We're going to make the clouds roll. I got to come over here and push the button. Okay, ready? Okay, I pushed it. What happened? Do you see anything? We got that thing down there. Right. That thing came into view. Look at that. Is that the only cloud? Oh, no. We got some more, you all, right here. We got some more clouds that have come into view. This is Hawaii. They're not going nowhere. They are not. I'm trying to wonder if they're floating around up there. I really am, because this thing right here looks like some kind of a platform right there. It does look like a big wiring diagram, but when I see that like that, I'm thinking, it's so wild. Oh my gosh, let me take a screenshot of that. It's still got the same colors and stuff. You all look at this stuff. It's really interesting. Real interesting. Wow, look up here. Oh my gosh. Now the sky, it's got the lines all in it too. I hope we're not simulated individuals. If we are, we better make the most of this simulated world, really. Oh, that would be really hard to come to terms with, that you were a simulated being. It really would. How can you wrap your mind around that, being a simulated individual? How would you be able to? I think I like that. I think I'm gonna make this my picture. I'm gonna make a picture. I'm gonna print a picture out with me in this background right there, because I think it looks really good. Let me come over here and push the button again. Okay, I did it again, you all. Wow. Look at that. Look at the colors. It's like, whoa. I'm too big. Let me get you out of the way, Gina. Shoot yourself down right there. Stick up yourself in that corner. Let's look at this. It is. It looks like your paintings. D, honey, I think this is beautiful. I really think the colors on here are really, really pretty up close. I really do. But this is a really the wildest looking close-up of the clouds I've yet seen. But, I mean, what are you going to do about it? Nothing. I love that pink. I really love that color of pink right here, you all. It's like right there. You see that pink right there? It looks really, really pretty. It looks so pretty. I'm going to push the button again. Okay, we're going to push it. Watch it. I'm going to come over here and push the button. Okay, I pushed it. Did you move it? Did it move on you? It moved. Okay, we got some more rearrangements. Wow. Oh my gosh, you all. This is so wild. It's so wild. It's really cool. It's so neat looking. It is neat. I love the colors. The colors are very, I wonder what this looked like, you all. We should probably look at that. I'm going to push the button again. I know it would look better if we would have shrank it down, Gina, so we could all see it really what it looked like in the full mode. I know if I had two of these opened and I could go from screen to screen. Yeah. Just want to look along the edges and see the shadowing. They can make their own colors up there in the sky. They can. Look at that. All up there. We could go on all night long. All night long, all night. Lionel Richie. All night long. We'll do this all night long, you all. Look at this. The edge of the clouds. I'm going to shrink it back down. I'm going to bring us back, you all. This is what it looks like over there at the observatory. This is what you're looking at right there. It's all the clouds. That's all it is. You go up inside those clouds, and that's what the color you get. What do you get when you get close to the clouds? Okay, let's do it. Let's do this. Okay, you see that cloud right there? Now let's come over here. Let's see what we got going on. Well, this is what we got going on right here. This is what it looks like. Ta-da! Ta-da! This is what it looks like. Just like that. Just like that. There they are, right there. That's the clouds. Right there. Here they are, right here. Here they are, up close and personal. Up close and personal. Just think, we got technology like this that can zoom up close on these clouds. Hey, you know those plastic things? It's like a plastic sheet of paper with the little bitty, little teeny squares, like a plastic graph, and you take your yarn with the needle and you go in and out, in and out, and in and out with different colors of yarn, and then you have a nice little design. You know what I'm talking about? When I look at the squares on it, that's what it looks like. It really does. Something like that. The movie powder, Cindy. I've never heard of the movie powder. Wow. Yeah, let me put this back to me, you all. Put it, Gina, it's on you. Okay, well, this is what we were looking at right now. Let's do this. Okay, we made it another screen. See it? Like this. And if we come here, we can see it like this. Oh, it moves. Look at that. It's just like this. It's the sky. I've got filters on, you all. Let me show you how many filters I've got on right now. I'm just going to take a screenshot of it so you can see. I'm going to do it. These are the filters I have on. I have a sharpening key, a sharpening filter, but the sharpening filter is all the way over to the side. And I have two chroma keys, and both of the chrome keys are all the way over on the gamma. All the way over to a negative 1.0 is what I've got. And that's what you're looking at. It's a negative 1.0. Those are the ones I got going. And that's how we brought this out. I encourage you to live your life to the fullest. I really encourage you to live your life to the fullest. Really. Look at this. I don't know if this has always been in the sky. Now, my outer part of my nose is itching. I don't know if this has always been in the clouds. I don't think I ever remember looking up and seeing black dots in the clouds, but no, I'd never zoomed up on a microscope, whatever you want to call it, binoculars, and looked at black tips. But now we got technology. Look at that. Look at the smeary part below. See it? See the little smeary part down here? That's what the moon looked like. Remember? Let's bring up the smeary part of the moon because it was like all smeared. You gonna find it? I gotta find it first though. Let me find the smeary part of the moon. We'll come over here, you all. Let me show you it. I just want to show you. See the smeary part of the moon? The moon has it too. I did a part of the moon right here. And this is the smeary part right here. See it? Smeary. It's like that. Just like the thing. Just like this on the sky at the observatory. They're not going nowhere. They're here and they are not leaving. Unless they blow up the sky, they're not going nowhere, you all. So we got the smeary part. Got the smeary part right here on the moon too. We really do, and it's what it is. It is. There's no denying it. Unless you want to be in denial, you go ahead and be in denial. Absolutely go be in denial. What am I at? 21570. 21570. Put me back here at 21570. I'm going to bring up 21570 image is what I'm going to bring up so you can see a 21570 image of the moon. So you can see a 21570, Gina. I'm trying to find it. Okay, I got it. Here, this is a 21570 right here. You see the blurry images of it? Let me make it bigger. See it? See, we got some blurry images right here of the moon. Right here. They're blurry. See, I gotta hit the right filter. See the blurred? Up close. This is the moon. Truly it is. Let's move it out of the way. And this is the observatory. This is the clouds at the observatories in Hawaii. The same thing. Same thing, you all. Same thing. See it? Same thing. See it? See it? See it? See it? See it? See it? See the blurriness? The same shadowing is on the moon. The same shadowing is in the clouds. You see it? See it? Stop it, Gina. I am going to stop it, y'all. We've seen enough. We've seen enough. I'm shrinking down I'm going to shrink it down. I'm going to shrink this thing down. It's way too big. I'm getting ready to end this video, you all. I am. If you're just tuning in, thank you. If you've been here a long time, thank you. Is this easy to do? It's all right. It's all right. I don't mind it once I start to doing it. I don't, because it's kind of interesting. I like the colors. They're nice to look at. I would much rather see the clouds that look like this than to look up in the sky and see this kind of stuff that we've been looking at. I really would. I'm trying to shrink it back down to where it needs to be. I really am. Just like this. It's okay. We can do it. We are going to do it. We're doing it. Oh, okay. There we go. There you go, you all. We can have a look at it. See? That's what it looks like. Until you zoom up on it, and then you see what it really does look like. See, it looks kind of wild. Granted, it's not the best camera stuff, but there's the images that I took with my camera of the moon. I'm going to show you what I took. This is, not that one, Gina. I'll try to get back over here. Can I get to the moon? I can get a good image of the moon. I wanted to show you a good image of the moon, and I can't find it yet. Let me find it. Okay. Let me show you the moon. I'm not getting good images, okay, but I take really good images of the moon. I do with my Nikon camera. I truly do. And no, it's not. Let's get out of the way. I'm getting rid of the window capture. I'm not going to do it no more. I'm not. I will. What will you do, Gina? I will just come over here. And yeah, I'll just put a plasma ship on here from the Eiffel Tower that I captured. I'll just do this, you all. There, we can just look at the plasma ship on the Eiffel Tower. That's more believable than the clouds with the technology in them. You got a plasma ship down here. An interdimensional plasma ship that manifests whenever it wants, and it very well could be. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you right now. This plasma ship very well could be kin to the clouds. Yeah, could be related to the cloud structure, because these plasma ships, they can change colors. They can, and they too have technology in them where they look like a little smeary stuff like that. They manifest and then they disappear. They do. The plasma ships do. But they form plasma webs also. So I think that they probably are somehow related to the race of beings that are doing the clouds and the moon. I'm just saying. They're probably related to them based on the glowing, because the clouds can glow different colors. They probably are related to the race of beings that is in control on this earth. So I'm going to go. That's all I got to say. You all, thank you for tuning in. Thank you all for your comments. Thank you, moderators. And a word of caution. Don't believe everything you hear from all the mouthpieces out there, because people are going to share things from their own perspective more times than not. I have my own perspective that I share, but I do like to think outside the box. Some say, Gina, you're closed-minded. I'm closed-minded in a certain way. I am, but not my way's the only way. No, there's all kinds of schools of thoughts, but I don't ever want to deceive anybody. And there are people out there who will willingly deceive you. They will tell you what your itchy ears want to hear. They will. They'll tell you that. Just be careful. You don't want to be led astray in these last days. You don't. Time's too precious, time's too short, and you just don't want to be led astray. You don't. You want to stay as grounded as possible. You really do. Just be careful who you listen to, you all. Even me. If there's something I say that does not resonate with your being, don't believe it. Don't, because I'm going to tell you right now, if there's something I hear from someone that does not resonate with me, I'm not even going to listen to them. And certain tones of voices, if their voice, the frequency of their voice rubs my spirit the wrong way, I cannot listen, because it's not my frequency. I can't tune into that either, so I won't listen to that either. Just be careful. So, yeah, I do feel that this plasma ship might be related to the technology that's in the clouds and the race of being that has done the clouds too. I really do. They're a very advanced race of being, much more advanced than the human beings that are on this earth. That's my own personal perspective. It is. That's it. So I'm going to go, and with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello, from my heart to yours. Love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. We have done on here an hour, Gina. That's why people don't like to watch your video. You go on 57 minutes. Sorry, you all. I want to stop it early, and then I get carried away. I got carried away because the colors looked kind of pretty. That's why I did. I apologize for the long video. Have a wonderful evening.